Any other poll questions you're thinking about?
Yeah, Paulie just shared a great one. I'll let him share it. This is a great question.
Okay.
We always think you could, like, what would you deal with if you got into a real match, a real game? Which would you want the least? And you have to pick one. You got to do one of them.
Okay.
A fight with an NHL enforcer, right? Get hit in the ribs by an MLB pitcher. You stand in the box and you get like 88 in the ribs. Get hit on a crackback block by an NFL lineman. Or take a charge from Zion Williamson or Shaquille O'Neal.
The one I want the least.
Or the one you'd be okay with. I guess you got to pick both. The one you don't want and the one you would be like, all right, I have to take one. What is it?
I'll take the charge from Zion. As long as I can initiate taking the charge from Zion.
No, you have to be totally squared up, taking a clean charge.
No, but I know that he's going to hit me. Because you can deaden or lessen what that impact's going to be. It's not going to be pleasant. I don't want a crackback block. I don't want to get hit in the ribs. No, I don't want to fight an enforcer either. The one I want the least is I don't want to get in a fight with an NHL enforcer.
It's going to be over real quick. I mean, like 2 seconds.
Yeah, but I get knocked out.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't want to get knocked out.
You feel nothing.
Oh, I will. When I wake up, I will. I'm going to guess that hurts, when he hits me. Yes, Tom.
You cover your face and just go down, and then the ref breaks it up, and then you get out of there. So this way you don't lose teeth or get a black eye or anything. He may get one punch into your stomach, but that's not so terrible.
I've gotten hit by a baseball before a few times, not in the ribs, but in the back, and that hurts. The ribs would really hurt. Crackback block, that's where you see those guys who are doing their best to try to track down a wide receiver or, it's somebody on an interception, and then you just get plastered. And that's always the highlight that's played, too. If I get hit in the ribs, that doesn't make SportsCenter. I take a charge from Zion, that might. If I'm in a fight with an enforcer, depending on how it ends, that's probably on SportsCenter as well. Yes, McLovin?
So Bryce Harper got hit in the face the other day by a 97-mile-an-hour fastball.
Yeah.
I would have hung up the cleats. I would have walked off the field, hung up the cleats. As a kid, I quit baseball because it was so scary.
Yeah, well, that's why Paulie said in the ribs. Like if you said
if you say face, okay.
Yeah, if you said in the back, like I'll take it in the back. Like if you say 90 in the back, okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't want to get punched in the face. That crackback block, man, those guys just get plastered. The Zion charge, like I'm okay with that.
What if he puts all 290 into it?
Well, if he does that, then I might as well do every one of these other ones,
But the Zion charge means you have to play defense, Dan, though. So that maybe we should take you out of that. I mean, fair, right?
You know what? I used to be good at taking charges. It wasn't mean that it didn't mean I played defense, but I like that element of acting. Like there was a little bit more of I got away with something here. Yes.
That was like if you couldn't block shots, either stealing the ball or taking a charge, or top defensive plays you could make if you were undersized.
Yeah. Yeah. There was hustle involved in it.
Oh, yeah. Sacrificing your body.
We actually played a game my freshman year in college. We played a school called Transylvania University in Kentucky. Transylvania. And I remember this guy was killing us. He must have had upwards of 35, maybe 40 points. And he had 4 fouls. And he just scored. And we were coming down the floor, and I stepped in front of the guy, and he got called for a charge. So we fouled this guy out on a totally bogus charge by me. I mean, we lost the game. And as my coach said, maybe we could have done that earlier, get him out of the game. Like, all right, I gave my body up, and this guy was torching us there.
You could have gone to Duke.
I could have. I was taking cheap charges before Shane Battier was. You couldn't have got me into Duke academically, though. That's the problem. Yes, Todd?
Is that something you practice in all seriousness? Is that a skill, like as far as taking a charge so you don't bang the back of your head on the court or something horrible like that, as far as the act of falling down?
How would you practice that?
Just like falling backwards with your teammates during practice. I think it's something that you would need to, if you're someone that does that often and tries to take a charge, you run the risk of cracking your head open or smashing the back of your head into the court, which is as bad, if not worse, than any of Paulie's other choices.
I never practiced it. And I never practiced defense either, but I just know that there are certain moments where somebody is not in control and you can kind of get in their way. I hate the call. I hate when guys do that, but I absolutely tried to do that. Yeah, Paul.
Fritzy, don't you think that like in high school when they're scrimmaging, they take charges once in a while and they get used to doing it? It's not like the first charge they ever took was in a game and in an important situation. Like, let me try this thing. I've never done it before.
But if that was my thing, or my coach, that was like someone's the enforcer in hockey. I'm the one that takes the charges a lot for whatever reason. I would want to make sure I would practice, falling down so I don't. How do I fall so I don't bang my head onto the
But we could go out during the commercial break, and I could take a charge.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
I'll
don't
do
want
it.
anybody getting injured.
No, but I'll do it. I'll take a charge.
If Zion knocks you down, there's a good chance you're going to fall all the way down. You're not going to just slide to the floor. You're going to take the full
have
brunt.
to fall down.
You're going to take the full brunt of that, where you may not have control of your body as you're falling, and your head can hit something.
Thank you, Todd.
You're welcome.
You're afraid of everything.
I do have a lot of fears.
Yeah, you do. Like you have a fear of going through the car wash because then you feel like you're trapped.
I do sometimes feel like that. Maybe I didn't close the doors or the windows completely, and it's going to get flooded in, and I'm going to drown inside my own car.
All right, I took my Mercedes this morning through the car wash, and as I'm getting ready to go up through the automatic car wash, the guy goes, "Hey, can you wait about 3 minutes?" I said, "Sure." I said, "Is there something wrong with the car wash?" He goes, "No. The person who is in that car in front of you can't have somebody behind them. They get really claustrophobic." And so I waited 3 minutes. I waited till that car left, and then they were like, "Come on in." Now, was that you?
It's very possible, but I would probably put like a
But you
baby
don't
on
wash your
board
car.
side. I'd put like a scaredy cat on board or something to let the person behind me know what they do with it.
Soft. You need to get a license plate that just says soft.
Yeah, I do. I always picture like, what is the worst thing that could happen right now in this moment?
This is from Gene
So-
Katie. Gene Katie, the longtime Purdue head coach. Take the charge, get low to the ground, protect your groin area, absorb the contact into your chest and torso, falling back slightly as you hit. Make sure your hands pointed forward. You don't want to fall on your wrist. Let the official know the extent of the contact, making a loud yell or grunt. That's from Gene Katie.
Okay.
That's great.
So Todd, if you got the ball, and I'll take the charge because you're sort of Zion Williamson size.
Wow, that's a shot. At that.
Todd, you have to initiate contact.
Yeah. So if
Which
you're
never
just
happens
driving
on a
to the
hook shot.
hoop, and then I'm going to try to take the charge.
He's still going to try and take a hook shot.
Ah!
Wow.
Yeah, I think
That's
you're good
perfect.
there.
Is that an offensive foul?
We're going the other way.
And I think your feet were
And I got a
moving.
technical.
I think you shuffled your feet. If you look, you gave one of these. And
What if you went the opposite way? Like, Todd, go in and you tried like
But then
you just stayed. Like you just held. Like you don't go anywhere.
I don't think. Like if you want to be
that's
a
like
tough
just
guy,
like a stone wall. You're
yeah,
like,
I'm not going
anywhere.
I go back.
I mean, you can, but I don't know if that's what you want.
Yeah.
But you got to have that. Ah!
You can always tell if they're faking a charge when they peel back like that. They do that like arch
Yeah.
with
The
their back.
groin thing is smart,
The groin, yeah.
but that makes it harder to stop your fall.
Fritzy's gonna need 2 days off after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
When I was in 8th grade, I took a charge. We were St. Mary's. My team was playing St. Bart's. And it was like a fast break one-on-one kind of thing. And this big kid was coming down. And I stood here like this. I didn't even move. The kid could have just gone right around me. But instead, I was standing like this. And he dribbled and went, "Woman!" and went up for it. And they called the charge. Won the game. Like, let's go. Yeah.
Nice.
Bad strategy on the offense.
Do you want to take a charge, Todd?
Do I want to take a charge?
Yeah.
Not really.
Go for it.
I will though.
All right, here we go.
This is the wildest
See
thing.
if you learned anything.
I'm not gonna fall down though.
Yeah. Ready? That
I sound like a dinosaur.
you got it.
with the slow,
I played for the Raptors.
You gotta fall down though.
Yeah, but
you
getting
gotta
back
fall
up is a
down.
whole other
That's
story.
true.